well.
We don't know where it goes.
It goes away from here. We're taking it. It's still coming.
It's sweeping the whole vault. Killed anything in its way.
Yeah, like us. That's the door to the entrance. Almost there. The barrier's gone.
Get that thing if you want, but it's going to be close.
We're almost clear. Where are you? Hello? Phoebe? Go! Go, go, go!
Ah, right on our heels.
Get to the gravity well!
Shit, it's sealed. Try to get something under it.
Console is attempting service reconnection.
Come on!
Vault restart is now complete.
That was... Talk about a rush.
What was that? Field.
I know a trap when I see one.
An immune response? Maybe one last scrub before startup? This place is full of surprises.
We have to be more careful. That field almost disintegrated us.
But it didn't. You want to focus on that or the cool vault you just activated?
Atmosphere processor is online. Recovering last console activity.
Is that the Helios cluster?
Yeah. There we are. That's Eos.
Something happened. Because we restarted the system?
If that light is us, then all these points could be vaults in other worlds. Dormant like this one.
Maybe. But why is there a whole network of them? What's all this for?
Unless the builders show up to explain themselves, all we've got is guesswork. So far, we've seen bots, living plants, atmosphere processors.
I once did supply runs for a council team that was seeding some ice planet's atmosphere, trying to...
To help it support life.
Then maybe the first processor we saw was broken. Destroying that planet instead of...
Is that what these builders were trying to do? Make worlds habitable? Even terraform a whole cluster?
Hey, look there. That's different. Maybe it's active? We've got to go see.
Sam?
Extrapolating. These coordinates lie beyond the space we have currently surveyed, Pathfinder.
Mark it on our charts. We need more to go on. Let's head up to the surface. I could use some fresh air. Look at that sky.
How? No atmosphere processor works that fast.
If this effect is representative, Pathfinder, air and moisture patterns will show noticeable improvement. Eos could support an outpost.
A foothold. That's all we need. Just enough to begin. This remnant technology could be the key to our survival, if we can control it.
You can. Kind of. Still, wouldn't hurt to find a manual.
We've got a lead. Sam marked it on the charts down there. That site is active, whatever it is. Who knows what we'll find there.
We? You want to come along?
I want to know what makes the Remnant tick. You've got a key to their technology. Or a crowbar, at least.
I don't know. We're a team. You like working solo.
Sure, but we don't have to be joined at the hip to solve all this. Come on.
All right. Pack what you need and...
Datapad, toothbrush, clean underwear, that'll do. I'll catch up with you.
She's a handful, but she knows her stuff. We could use the help.
Now for our new outpost.
You have already logged an ideal site. Nav point noted. Updating Tempest.
The Nexus is on pins and needles, Ryder. Pods are inbound and ready.
Let's go make it happen.
It's weird to think that if we pull this off, everything we're looking at could change.
EOS might finally match the Golden World brochures.
I kept a few of those. It was hard to look at them after Site 2 failed.
We'll get there. Pathfinder is enough to tip the balance.
Cat ahead. They appear to be fighting a Krogan.
Is that... Drac?
it, kid. Keep it up. That fight was fun.
You're telling me?
You could really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
You're not so bad yourself, old man. Maybe we should work together after all.
This fight was pretty good, but you're still Nexus and green as a Drell. Still, something tells me you've got potential. Be ashamed to waste that. I mean, just point me to your ship and try to keep up.
This is gonna be great.
The first colonists sent audio logs about these regions back to the Nexus.
And?
Fairwinds Basin. Lowest radiation count in the area. Little bit of hope.
We can work with that.
This is where we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
What do you think? Military outpost or scientific?
I say scientific. Aren't we here to explore?
It's got to be science. Our colonists need to understand their home.
Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
Prioritize research and discovery. That's our foundation. And our future.
Orders prepped. Ready on your signal.
Andromeda Initiative, this is Ryder. Pathfinder.
EOS is ready for deployment.
Copy that. Outpost blocked inbound. And ready as hell. August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose. We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
It took a lot of people to get us this far. That's the work you'll continue.
I hear that. Prodromos. That's what we're calling her.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months. EOS is far from golden. But now it's a producer. A real and reasonable first step. They think you did the impossible. The Nexus. I warned them, hoping was irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
I appreciate your candor. We're all on the same side.
I wouldn't go that far. The Reality Rider? You brought us time. But one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point from the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed, but after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware. That's all.
We didn't come to a new galaxy to argue about who's right.
It got us this far. Talk to Bradley. Later, we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then, Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
Radiation levels increasing. Radiation levels normal.
Sorry it came to this, Pathfinder.
Just needs time. Pathfinder. A word.
Pathfinder. Jacob Mitney, Research and Development. My team's just getting set up here, but we've made a discovery you might want to check out.
All ears.
We've put together a blueprint for augmenting your armor plating. Uploading it now. If you can collect the necessary resources from around EOS, it should work.
Sounds useful. Good thinking, Mitney.
This could form the basis for armor production across the initiative. Scrounge safely, Pathfinder.
Finally, solid ground. And actual sunlight to wake up to. This will be great.
Enjoy it. I'll get stay up all night collecting moisture.
It's just what you need after a long day. Pathfinder.
I keep wondering what our scientists will cook up for EOS. We came to explore and learn. That's who we are.
Already getting requests from the Prodromos labs.
Hi. You haven't got a fuel cell, have you? The quartermaster says there's plenty, but she would. Wait. Oh, shit, you're the Pathfinder. Sorry, no one said VIPs were coming by.
I'm just Ryder. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. I'm Fox, Chief Engineer for Prodromos. Anything you need, ask away.
Bye, Fox.
Have a good one.
What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything, thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
Make sure to keep a clear log of what you're doing.
Well, let's save some bandwidth. Busted ass defeat initiative. Copy, paste, repeat. You go do what you need to on the Nexus. Follow that dot. There will be more to do on EOS later. Some key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Fawkes Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
I combed the first 2 outpost attempts. Those people died trying.
And they deserved better from the Nexus. That's where I point the finger. We'll remember. You changed this planet. But that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
I haven't reached the end of that trail, but not everyone died outright.
Right. They tell me there were staggered evacs. If any want to try again, they're welcome. Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
We're adventurers. Whatever makes the squad comfortable is okay with me. Let's talk about our success on EOS. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on, hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Helios threw us for a loop. Meaning, we're kind of new at this. All of us. So let's figure out what the rules are now, and try to stick to them.
Sounds good.
If there's one thing I know I can do, it's make up rules.
No one said make up rules. Can we please keep anarchy to a minimum?
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
Ryder, when you've got a minute, stop by the medbay.
I'm in the armory.
Pathfinder, making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, this is the most important part of the ship.
Whoa, don't tell me they put someone smart in charge for a change. I am at your command.
Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked in idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the Initiative.
Seems like life back there was pretty bleak.
Not gonna lie, it sucked. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
We're exploring this cluster, eventually the galaxy. If your purpose is here, we'll find it.
Then the question will be, what will I do with it? In the meantime, you just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni blade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Someone brought this to Andromeda?
It was new when we left. It's been a hard year. So, finally time for that beer? And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much?
Tell me about your group.
Heavy Urban Search Terrain 1? Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit. HUST-1, but Hustle looks much better on the patch. All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded. Tastes better just thinking about those days.
I wanted adventure and mystery at the edge of known space. There was so much to see. Seems like a long time ago.
600 years, give or take. So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
I hoped my Alliance career would lead to adventure. Exploring, hunting dangers in the dark. Didn't happen. Couldn't. But here, everything's new. And I want to see it all.
Ah, I don't hear idealist a lot. Everyone's cynical.
Back at you, Costa. Why'd you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story. But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still do. I have to. We're in it.
We can't go back. But we're not trapped by decisions a galaxy behind us.
I don't feel trapped. We came from a good place for good reasons. We keep that in mind, it'll steer us right, just like back in Crisis Response. Remember the essentials. A new start guided by the Pathfinder. And team. I'll bust my tail to make that a good story.
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Hope I'm not interrupting something important.
Not at all. We were just finishing up.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
Now's as good a time as any.
No. I know that I can be of use here. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Guild prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
Wow, that's some laser focus.
Yeah? Was it too much? Some people get intimidated.
We need that sort of drive. I just hope I can keep up.
You'll keep up. And I promise I won't tell if you don't. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know. We'll chat later?
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years on the Hyperion looking after your sister.
You know Sarah's the good one.
I think you're both trouble. Hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
What?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the Ket?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
I had no idea. I'd love to hear more. Over dinner, maybe?
Oh. Thing is, Ryder, you're not my type.
What's your type?
Not a patient. I need to be able to look at you clinically without distractions.
Am I distracting?
Not nearly as much as you think you are. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats his vegetables.
give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who are you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
I like the no trouble plan. How about we stick with that?
Kesh said not too much trouble, kid. Not no trouble. You can't make sure some trouble's always coming for you.
That's not reassuring.
Life out here ain't reassuring. You'll get used to it.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Where are your friends? The other Krogan?
We found a place to plant our feet, make our own rules. Leaving the Nexus wasn't ideal, but we've managed.
So why did you leave?
Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Krogan could have made a real difference on the Nexus.
Staying under those conditions would have just resulted in another mutiny. We have a much better shot at something good out here.
Can't argue with that.
Hello, Ryder. Eos has been a lesson in contrast. Alec Ryder rarely endured doubt. His accomplishments were taken for granted. But you succeeded on Eos, despite doubt and fear. Emotionally, the difference is like catching a ball versus catching a star. You have grown as a result, and so have I.
What's the latest on memory triggers?
A memory has unlocked and is available for further investigation. You will need to return to Sound Node in the Hyperion.
Are you still on the Hyperion?
Yes, this terminal provides a direct link to my servers in Sound Node on the Ark. I can maintain a presence on the Tempest via quantum entanglement communication.
Let's say hypothetically, I was out sick the day they taught quantum embezzlement communism.
Via entangled subatomic particles, it's possible to conduct secure and instantaneous communication across great distances. It ensures I remain in touch with you and the Pathfinder team at all times.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Hein? Quoi? Bah 2 heures?
Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants, helps me think.
Something on your mind?
Maybe.
What the hell was that?
I know that look. It's just my biotics reacting to all this. I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better control.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. I was one, before the initiative. Some things stick, though. Like losing the old man.
There's a lot of loss going around. Dad, the Golden Worlds.
A friend and mentor who trained you to be a Pathfinder. I said I wouldn't get in the way. And I meant it. But I prepped for years as your father's second. Then he chooses you? An untrained Pathfinder and all this mess to fix? The hell was he thinking?
Is this going to be a problem, Cora?
I don't want a rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
You, me, side by side? I like the sound of that.
Don't be charming when I'm mad at you.
Are you? You're not glowing. Blushing, maybe.
Look, there's still the mission. A lot of dreams to fulfill.
So what brought you out to Andromeda?
Biotics like this. Thinking like an Asari huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The initiative was meant to be different. Will be different if this mission succeeds. So I'm seeing it through. It's quiet in here. I can keep the plants watered while I work. First job, see if there's any news on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise. If you want to talk, I'll be here.
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon. Can't be worse than the Nexus.
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time-lapse. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Tackling complete strangers in the Milky Way wasn't doing it for you?
I think tackling you anywhere would be fun. Did I say that out loud? Life won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
You left everything and everyone you knew because you were bored?
No, I came with someone I knew. Then she got bored with me. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown, for the never been done.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes! I'm #1! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again, I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned, which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector?
That's probably smart.
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
I could stand here and drink in that view all day.
When I was test piloting the ship back home, I often did. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
I get it. Like leaving a good story half-finished.
The team liked that one of us was going. It felt right, after all we went through. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Don't sweat it. We'll bring the Solarians home.
Of course we will. I just have to be patient, that's all. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. I know it's a little odd, but I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
There's something about coming face to face with something wondrous that makes you want to believe.
Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who understands. I've had to justify myself so often, as if having faith in the divine invalidated my work as a scientist. As if the sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
It's good to have different voices on my team. I like that.
Excellent. Oh, speaking of the team, I should update the folks back in the Nexus with the latest reports. We'll talk later. Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Bonjour monsieur.
Tout de suite. Ça va?
Bah ça va et tu?
Ça va, ça va. Moi, qu'est-ce que tu joues sur le jeu là?
Eh bah je fais ce que je veux. Il est bien en vrai, franchement, je pensais pas qu'il était comme ça, tu vois. Mec, le truc il m'a coûté 7 euros.
Et j'ai précommandé en thème, j'ai pleuré. J'ai marqué 41 jours, j'ai fait.
Enfin non, enfin on pourra y jouer le 25 janvier quoi.
Oui, c'est vrai.
Même il y a le 15 février aussi qu'on pourrait jouer. En fait, t'as le 25 janvier, c'est la bêta privée, c'est pour nous. Et après, t'as le 15 février, c'est la bêta ouverte pour tout le monde. Et après, t'as encore un autre truc, genre je crois que c'est le 18 février, mais ça c'est pour ceux qui ont l'IA Access, là, tu sais. Et par contre, eux,
Ouais.
ceux qui seront à l'IA Access, eux, ce qu'ils feront dans la bêta, ce sera compté dans leur jeu. Nous, ce qu'on fera dans la bêta, ce sera pas compté. Mais bon, franchement, on s'en bat les couilles. Moi, la bêta, je vais juste y jouer pour, voilà, pour explorer un peu le monde et tout, tu vois. Mais mec, Mass Effect, je suis choqué. Il y a trop de planètes. Je suis perdu, mon gars.
On en reparle que Mass Effect, je peux l'acheter.
En vrai, on peut jouer à deux et tout.
Il est à 10 euros au lieu de 40, de 50.
Tu peux l'avoir à 7 euros, si tu veux. Moi, j'ai pris l'édition basique
Non,
à
c'est
7
l'autre.
euros. Si, non, l'édition basique, mon gars, juste. Ça change rien, les éditions. Je te dis direct, ça change rien. Les armures, tu peux les avoir quand même. Pour l'édition basique à 7 euros, tu fais pas chier, hein, c'est ce que j'ai fait. Hein. Je me suis pas cassé la tête. Hein. Après, tu fais comme tu veux. Hein. Je sais pas si tu as envie de.
Ouais, bah attends, je regarde ce qu'il y a, moi. Yu-Gi-Oh! Il y a Monopoly. Qui veut acheter le Monopoly?
Tu regardes mon live si tu veux. Tu verras à quoi ça sert. T'as ton vaisseau et tout, c'est
t'as ton petit vaisseau spatial, tu te balades de planète en planète.
C'est lourd. What? Ah d'accord. Ok, je viens d'avoir un gros bug graphique.
T'as acheté quoi avec
Hein?
T'as acheté quoi avec ton porte-monnaie PlayStation?
Bah pas grand chose pour l'instant. J'ai acheté des Platinum sur Warframe un petit peu. Pas beaucoup. Pour 15 euros. Après, je sais pas, je garde. Je garde pour Jump Force et tout là, tu vois. Putain, mon vaisseau il est tellement stylé. Truc de ouf. Franchement, le jeu il est beau. En fait, ça me fait penser. Enfin, tu vois, il y a des trucs, ça fait penser un peu à Anthem quand même, tu vois. En fait, ça entraîne un peu pour Anthem, tu vois. Qu'est-ce que je voulais? Mais en vrai, c'est que du craft et tout. Mais... Ah oui, une station de recherche. Ouais, bah, je la trouve où votre station de recherche? Je m'en bats les couilles.
Ça, c'est comme un peu le jeu super bien que personne n'a acheté, qui est nul à chier. Merde. C'est où l'objectif c'est de rejoindre le centre de l'univers.
No Man's Sky, non?
Ouais.
Bah, c'est un peu pareil. Sauf que là, quand même, c'est un peu plus approfondi quand même.
Ouais, c'est un peu plus beau. Mais
putain, mais attends, parce que là, centre de recherche, lui, c'est un marchand d'armes. Comment on fait? Ok. Fabriquer le plastron. Oui. Vous devez rassembler les matériaux nécessaires pour fabriquer un plastron d'armure à une station de recherche. D'accord.
attends, par plus récent. D'abord.
Là, tu vois, je suis dans un avant-poste, donc là, il n'y a pas de risque, tu vois. Ça, c'est moi qui fais. C'est tellement stylé, mec, quand tu vas dans les stations extraterrestres et tout, là. En fait, ce qui est bizarre, c'est que, tu sais, genre, là, dans l'histoire, c'est toi l'alien, du coup. Tu vois ce que je veux dire? Pour eux, c'est nous les aliens. Putain, franchement, c'est grave beau. Je pensais pas que ce serait aussi beau, tu vois. Je me suis dit ça vaut 7 € et tout. Mais en fait non, il est grave bien le jeu. Oh, j'ai joué toute la nuit d'hier, mon gars. Allez.
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnant.
That's an incredibly bad idea.
Work crew rosters are posted publicly.
The datapad mentioned medbay. A little work, we could find where to catch up with them.
Et ça m'empêche que je ne sais pas où est ce putain de labo de recherche. Fabriquer l'armure de pionnier, mais ça commence à me péter les couilles ça.
Ah mais il y a Doom, ah merde c'est la version VR.
Ouais. Doom VFR.
Alors on peut quand même le jeu.
Bah non, s'agit de Doom VFR, c'est que Doom VFR.
Ah, ça pue la merde, alors, pue la merde.
Mais putain, mais je comprends pas.
Pathfinder. Majordomo Evan Bell Scott. I have headaches, so you don't have to.
Il pourrait... il peut pas se tourner, genre.
I've also coordinated with your cat expert. He wanted me to remind you to find him.
I didn't assign a cat expert to Prodromos.
Then he's a hell of a self-motivator.
Ah merde.
Bon bah les couilles de ton histoire, ferme ta gueule.
Of course.
Pathfinder, I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying atmosphere processor.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Ainley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS, and writer of papers that start what the hell weather. But, new galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you?
Je sais pas, moi je veux juste mon armure. Le reste, j'en ai rien à foutre. Ouais, super. Je sais même pas où on est, gros. Je suis perdu.
Pathfinder, mind giving me your opinion on this? I'm planning classes for our first school, when we have one. Some say we shouldn't teach Milky Way history. All irrelevant now, apparently.
Ah bah carrément. Quoi?
Ah genre il y a The Division.
Ouais.
We were all shaped by that history. Our children deserve to know how and why.
Agreed. Maybe you'll change a few minds. Thanks for stopping.
Un petit jeu sympa à acheter.
De quoi?
Je sais pas, un petit truc qui joue à plusieurs là.
Ah bah c'est fait. C'est le seul que j'ai trouvé.
Ouais mais si tu achètes Cookar, il voudra jamais le télécharger.
Je m'en bats les couilles de lui.
Et bien c'est de la merde.
Il est toujours en train de critiquer, j'aime pas, son R6 c'est toute sa vie, moi j'en ai marre.
Réduction PS Plus, qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
J'en ai marre. Centre de recherche, bah c'est ça le centre de recherche, qu'est-ce que tu veux que j'y fasse de plus? Mais y a pas... Ça me casse les couilles, plastron de pionnier, y est pas alors plastron, je comprends rien. Y a rien du tout, alors ni de caméra.
Je crois que je vais m'acheter un gros jeu de pêche mon gars.
Tâche de fabrication. Fabriquer le plastron de pionnier. C'est tout ce qu'il te raconte quoi. Vas-y mais... Et je fais comment hein? Putain, vraiment... Je comprends pas. Plastron, j'ai que des plastrons d'initiative.
C'est quoi, je sais pas quoi acheter, c'est pas grave. Portal Knight, vas-y, viens, on va faire. Lance Portal Knight là.
Non.
Ta mère, ça. Ta mère la play, lance-le là.
Vous devez rassembler les matériaux nécessaires pour.
C'est quoi ça?
Attends, je vais aller sur.
Ça fait penser les petits yeux avec les dragons là. Putain, c'était comment déjà ce truc? Obligé, t'as déjà vu? Genre, y a un mec qui se transforme en loup-garou, l'autre il fait de la magie, il a un dragon qui bouffe des espèces de bestioles pareil que dans le jeu là. Les petits yeux avec des ailes. Et quand les petits yeux avec des ailes ils sont tous réunis, mon gars, ça te fait un de ces grosses bestioles sa mère. Et après, genre, ils se font attaquer par des dragons et tout, c'est le bordel. Oh là là, mon gars. Oh là là, je vais te faire un de ces gros barbares. Île compacte. Plus d'exploration. Allez, ça part! Monde des hommes. Accès, j'ai 10 € de réduction Micromania. Donc, semaine prochaine, on va retourner à Micromania, je crois. C'est bon, j'ai sorti ton petit Thanos. Il est à côté de la play, il attend. Comme un connard. What? Oh, what the fuck?
Mais y a pas un seul mec qui fait une putain de vidéo pour dire. Mais putain, ça me saoule. Ça va m'énerver ça.
Oh, why? Wesh Minecraft? C'est trop beau en vrai. Ouais, par contre, faut mettre un peu de sensi là parce que.
Un effet dessus, alors je sais pas si on peut le voir, ouais, ici, protection qui m'augmente ici au poste d'équipement, et je vais vous montrer ça. Donc moi, ce qu'il faut savoir, c'est que je suis orienté dégâts des armes. Ce que j'utilise en arme, c'est le Revenant, et j'utilise un fusil de précision avec, qui est la Veuve Noire. Voilà, c'est comme ça que je suis équipé avec l'épée Asari au corps à corps, c'est comme ça que je joue. En théorie, dans ma vraie game, hein, parce que là je suis pas dedans, mais dans ma vraie game, j'ai pas justement débloqué les holsters qui me servent à rien, justement parce que j'utilise que deux armes, hein, longue distance et moyenne courte portée avec le Revenant. Donc je vous montre l'armure que j'ai mis en conséquence, et vous voyez que j'ai fait un petit mixte, tout simplement. Alors pourquoi j'ai fait un mixte? Parce que je voulais maxer vraiment dégâts des armes et uniquement dégâts des armes. Donc j'ai fait un petit mix. J'ai pris le casque et l'armure dissident. Alors voilà le casque dissident qui fait un bonus de dégâts à point faible et tir à la tête de 12% et qui m'augmente la réserve de munitions pour les armes. En plastron, donc toujours en dissident, qui me donne pareil un bonus
sa
tir
mère,
à la
moi.
tête point faible de 12%, une réserve protection qui m'augmente. J'ai pris ça parce que c'est la seule à proposer justement l'augmentation de dégâts des armes, et vous voyez que niveau 10 elle pousse à plus 10% de dégâts, ça augmente dans mon sens. Et à côté de ça j'ai utilisé un pouvoir tech. Alors j'ai utilisé la tourelle d'assaut pendant un long moment, puis finalement après je suis passé, une fois que c'était débloqué, à l'IV relicade. L'un dans l'autre, en gros c'était juste pour avoir un petit soutien supplémentaire, mais pas forcément obligatoire non plus. Voilà, donc on va aller faire un petit tour maintenant dans la recherche et développement pour y voir un petit peu les armes. On va faire recherche, on ira voir développement après, parce qu'il y a d'autres trucs justement dans développement qui sont pas dans recherche, hein, bien entendu. On commence par recherche et on va aller sur les armures. Donc là vous voyez, vous avez 2 sets complets, il va falloir faire attention avec les sets, je vais y revenir dessus quand on croisera des trucs comme ça. Donc là vous voyez que vous avez bien les 4, c'est-à-dire que c'est bien ce qu'il faut vérifier, parce que certaines armures fonctionnent qu'avec 2 morceaux et donc ne sont pas entièrement, ne sont pas complètes, et d'autres armures fonctionnent avec 2 morceaux mais complètes, c'est-à-dire que vous ne pouvez pas ajouter de trucs derrière, on y viendra un petit peu après. Et donc là on est clairement sur tout ce qui est santé et bouclier, de couleur grise pour tout ce qui est hyper gardien. Voilà, je vous montre un santé bouclier ça fait que de la santé bouclier. Alors niveau, là on est sur du 15-7, ça va finir sur du...
je suis un oiseau, je vais lui baiser sa mère.
30% de santé et plus 14,
ah, c'est un dragon.
ouais, 14-15 en bouclier.
Ah, c'est un perroquet cette merde.
Voilà, donc c'est pas la meilleure armure justement si jamais vous souhaitez jouer défense, c'est-à-dire avec de la santé bouclier. Je vous la montrerai un petit peu après, ce qui est pour moi la meilleure. D'ailleurs,
ouais, Cyril.
il me semble que justement le N7 non plus n'est pas au top. Voilà, celle-ci est orientée bouclier maximo, dégâts des pouvoirs biotiques et vitesse de rechargement des pouvoirs biotiques, donc c'est pour jouer essentiellement biotique. Quoique elle est peut-être plutôt pas mal justement pour ceux qui jouent biotique. Vous voyez que ça augmente beaucoup la vitesse de rechargement et les dégâts. Ça vous augmente aussi le bouclier, ce qui est plutôt pas mal. Donc là on a quelque chose de bien pour les biotiques. Après si vous voulez, je peux vous faire des sets déjà, je peux vous concevoir des sets pour ceux qui jouent plutôt biotique, dégâts des armes et tout ça. On peut,
oh le bâtard, je vais me faire niquer,
Là on a quoi? On a là tout simplement par rapport au plastron qui fait une combinaison en fait sur l'image. Et en fait, il faut bien le prendre en compte parce que justement, vous allez pouvoir rien rajouter derrière. C'est-à-dire que là, vous serez au complet. On va pas vous proposer de mettre des...
En fait, quand tu regardes, il y a de plus en plus de jeux 3ème personne. C'est 10 fois mieux. Tu vois ce qu'il y a autour de toi.
Important, donc pour ce dégât, précision des armes. Franchement, précision des armes, on arrive à faire des bons trucs justement avec les mods. C'est pas forcément nécessaire de partir sur la pionnier non plus. Je vais aller voir dans les plastrons vite fait, mais je crois qu'on a...
Ouais, mais je l'ai pas moi, attends. Ça va m'énerver ça. Casque de pionnier. Ah, ils sont là, brassard de pionnier. Ok. Ah. Je l'ai pas. J'ai les brassards, oh là là, mais ça va me péter les couilles. Comment je fais pour le faire le plastron? Je comprends pas, je l'ai comment? Ah, ça me saoule. Bah, je peux pas...
Ascent is go.
Tu viens m'aider? Non.
All clear.
Oula.
Cora wanted to check in with you.
Devoir affiner, qu'est-ce qu'il me parle lui?
A secure outpost. Finally.
Prodromus better be worth all that time Ryder put into it.
If they fail, the Nexus starves. No pressure, right? So everything we do now relies on civil...
Ça me pétait les couilles ça.
Ah yo tonton, je viens de faire une suite du futur là.
Il me casse les couilles. Hein. Fabriquer, oui. Fabriquer l'armure pionnier. Bah oui, évidemment, je l'ai pas. Je sais comment. Ça me fait rire. Armure. Plastron. Je sais comment. Je comprends pas. J'ai les brassards. J'ai le casque. J'ai pas le putain de plastron.
Where's my data pad?
Ah ok.
Oh,
Faut que je
how's
m'en
it
bats les
under
couilles.
there?
Hop.
Suvi, were you talking to your notebook?
Oh, I wasn't I? I do that sometimes.
Familiar territory.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all. Anomaly on sensors.
Putain.
Probes launched. I found something.
C'est tellement stylé quand tu te balades dans l'espace, là, mon gars. Avec le vaisseau et tout.
En fait, ce jeu, c'est un mélange de la Wii avec les mailles et... et Minecraft. What the fuck, what the fuck?
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos. We've thought that before. But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
They've got a Pathfinder again. This is what we do.
And you've done it splendidly.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific
Naja,
we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
We've taken some hard knocks, but this proves we'll always get up again.
Always.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
Bien. Au calme, je prends le train au calme.
concerns first with Director Addison. One must obey protocol.
Hein?
Please address concerns first with Director Addison. One must obey protocol.
Question à Madame Addison, elle est où? J'ai même pas eu.
You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP.
What the fuck, je viens de prendre un portail du futur là. Putain, putain.
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was designed to support the Pathfinder. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Brecker. C6.
Oh, c'est un russe, lui, ça se voit.
Your first task is to decide
Vladimir Brecker.
course of every life in the initiative.
Whoa, that seems like...
Normalement, je parle français, mais je sais pas pourquoi. J'ai lancé le jeu, ça l'a mis en anglais.
But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are...
T'avais pas le lâcher, son bracelet, là?
And our future. How can I help?
So, I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
Absolutely. But there's an order to things. A lines of support. You can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs. And eggs won't get you steak. Except it's people, and how all our lives begin.
Quoi? Il est chelou, lui.
Alright, Brecca. Where do I start?
Oh yo, je me fais attaquer, tonton.
Only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Oh, c'est un jeu de merde, ça va. Mais je suis un connard, je peux acheter des films. Sur la Play, un film ça doit pas coûter 40 € quand même. Putain.
Pathfinder, AVP leveling continues as per your directions. And of course, the interface remains accessible.
Film de super-héros. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a de bien?
Protocol and the process. Now we're living.
Marvel, pas bien sûr.
Another time.
Infinity War.
Ah, attends.
13 balles.
How may I assist?
Ah, Ant-Man et la guêpe. J'ai pas vu celui-là.
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
3 € Ant-Man et la
Name
guêpe.
and designation is available.
That's it? You'll just do it?
Ah, louer 3 €. Ah!
Argue with the Pathfinder.
Qui va
That
bien.
said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there'll be no doubt that you're responsible.
DC Comics.
Keep this between us. Here's the
À part les tout premiers Batman qu'ils ont fait, y'a que ça qui est bien avec Wonder
Is
Woman.
there anything else, Pathfinder?
Another time.
Pathfinder.
Oh putain.
Tu sais quoi, j'ai acheté des V-Bucks.
Bah tu vas pas acheter les V-Bucks, réfléchis, tu joues plus à Fortnite. T'es con toi.
Je vais te dire un truc, mon gars. Rainbow Six Siege. En promo, là, il a 12 euros. Même comme Miss, il a 16 euros, il est plus cher. Moi, je pas te le front. 12 euros, cousin.
Bah ouais, mais c'est normal.
Cora wanted to check in with you.
Super hot. C'est quoi ce jeu? C'est pas le jeu avec les mecs. Ah ouais, c'est ça.
Pythias system, home of Eos and Prodromos.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Pff, 40 jours avant un thème, gros.
On aurait presque envie de pleurer.
En vrai, ça peut être un putain de bon jeu.
Bah, faux. Déjà graphiquement, c'est waouh! Tu vois, à force de regarder un jeu, le mec, ah oui, je trouve que c'est dommage quand on passe, tu sais, quand tu voles et que tu passes dans des feuilles, genre les feuilles, tu sais, ils s'estompent, genre ils se poussent pas. Et tu fais, ouais, je trouve ça dommage, mais ça le connard. T'imagines si toutes les textures fallait qu'ils bougent en même temps, mon frère? Ta play, elle explose, Pourrait plus.
Bah, en vrai, c'est faisable, mais pas sur un jeu comme ça, tu vois.
Il y a trop de trucs à charger. Tu vas passer dans une feuille, ça fait.
De toute façon, le meilleur jeu pour ça, c'est The Last of Us, mon gars. Tu mets dans les feuilles, mon gars, les feuilles elles bougent et tout, c'est un truc de ouf. C'est un truc de ouf. De toute façon, The Last of Us, ils sont au-dessus. Bon, la vie de ma mère, de toute façon, Naughty Dog, ils sont au-dessus.
Bon, ils sortent un jeu tous les 40 ans, mais ils sont dessus.
Ouais, mais mec, ils ont un temps d'avance par rapport aux autres.
Pathfinder, Darket, Tervian. I understand I was pulled from cryo ahead of schedule.
Ça déconne, y a pas un petit jeu bien. Là, pas Crétin Invasion, le série, je vois les couilles de ça. Le Sudoku, qui va acheter le Sudoku sur la PlayStation?
The least I can do is show you the benefit. I'm exo studies now, but in a former life, let's say I knew tactics. If I supplied the Ket on this planet, I drifted in, and there's only so many gravitational paths. Here's some navs to check for anomalies. Good hunting, Pathfinder.
Ça déconne, y a pas un petit jeu bien. Là, pas Crétin Invasion, le série, je vois les couilles de ça. Le Sudoku, qui va acheter le Sudoku sur la PlayStation?
I'm exo studies now, but in a former life, let's say I knew tactics. If I supplied the Ket on this planet, I drifted in, and there's only so many gravitational paths. Here's some navs to check for anomalies. Good hunting, Pathfinder.
Mais tu sais que t'as un putain de véhicule dans Mass Effect.
Oui, je sais.
Vas-y, moi je vais le prendre, ça pas. T'as une petite virée là comme ça. T'es tellement énervé.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Et sur la Play, genre tu peux pas acheter un jeu pour un de tes potes. Puis la merde.
De quoi?
Tu peux pas acheter un jeu pour un de tes potes, genre si tu l'achètes, tu le feras à un de tes potes.
Non. Je prends ça pour le prochain. Pour la prochaine console encore.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Admiral. All clear. Corda's looking for you. Anomaly found.
Arturian friend on Eos has good instincts. Let's check it out.
Axel, t'as qu'à acheter des Inlight.
I'm picking up something.
Hein?
T'as qu'à acheter des Inlight.
Non, non. Ça sert à rien, le 2 va
Pour
sortir.
20 balles, t'as la grosse édition.
Ouais, ça sert à rien. Oh, puis ça m'intéresse
Ça.
pas.
Et t'atteins des zombies là.
I found something.
J'y joue pas parce que je suis tout seul, ça me pète les couilles. Quand t'es tout seul, c'est pas marrant.
Possible Ket supplies, just like Dark had suggested.
Bah, qui achète le Tour de France 2018 sans déconner? Construction simulator. Qu'est-ce que j'aime ça. Ah, sinon je vais faire le petit pigeon sur R6. Alors, R6, qu'est-ce qu'il y a de bien acheté? Tout affiché. Bien sûr, c'est 15 balles les proligues. C'est ma bite.
Ah, le voilà le plastron de pionnier.
Tu l'as encore, Friday?
J'ai dû le désinstaller, je pense.
Je vais m'acheter des petits bikinis, moi. En vrai, non, parce qu'on n'y joue pas. Battlefront, qu'est-ce qu'il y a d'acheter? Ouah, 500 cristaux, je m'en bats les couilles de ça. Need for Speed, ah! Est-ce qu'il y a une voiture à 50 000 € à acheter? Il y a que de la merde. Oh, Far Cry, il y a des promos pas mal. Did Living Zombie.
Line enough to get sand in cracks I didn't even know I had.
And neglect your prosthetics.
Neglect adds character.
Vas-y, nique sa mère, c'est quoi, je sais rien, de toute façon, je sais même pas à quoi jouer. Moi j'attends un thème, c'est tout. Tu sais quoi, je vais me faire du mal, j'ai regarder des vidéos sur un thème, sur YouTube.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
Bonsoir. Est-ce que tu veux pas fermer ta gueule?
Non.
Those remnant vaults, all those secrets. Have to go exploring in one someday.
Imagine flying through one. Now that would be a real
Call
hazard
of
course.
Duty MW4 en 2019. Qu'est-ce qu'on s'en bat les couilles?
C'est sûr et certain. Bah franchement, j'espère qu'ils vont faire ça, parce que si c'est soit ça, il y a des gens, franchement ça me fait rire les gens qui disent que c'est Ghost 2, tu sais. Mais mec, ils peuvent pas, personne va l'acheter. Enfin bref, les gens ils sont cons un petit peu.
Par contre, Zombie Factory, niquez ma mère. Carrément, j'ai regardé la vidéo, là, la meuf, j'ai testé le jeu en Suède. Tu dans la rue, elle se balade, elle parle de sa vie. J'étais deg, il y avait même pas de gameplay, rien du tout.
Ouais, Tika l'a testé, mais elle fait pas voir l'image quoi.
C'est quoi ce film? Ah ouais, Battleship, t'avais déjà vu toi ce film?
Ouais.
Les vieux.
C'est avec
Ouais, avec Rihanna et tout. Là.
Ouais.
Le seul film où les extraterrestres, c'est vas-y toi. Mec, gros, ce film, j'ai jamais compris le délire. C'est peut-être les obus américains, ils sont peut-être mieux que les nôtres, je sais pas. Enfin de toute la Terre, tu vois.
Pourquoi?
C'est un vaisseau spatial. Et il peut. Mon gars, il vient du futur, le truc il s'explose sur la Terre. Il est toujours en vie, il se prend un obus dans le cul, il est mort. What the fuck?
On s'est pas pris un obus dans le cul? Ouais mais gros, mais toi tu te rappelles plus du film, la vie de ma mère.
Si, il s'est pris un tomahawk dans le cul, à la fin il lui met des obus dans le cul.
Enfin, gros, ça a rien à voir mec, t'avais tout ce qui s'est pris avant.
Mais mec, c'est un vaisseau spatial.
Ouais d'accord, c'est bon, de toute façon je te parle plus. T'es trop chiant mec, mais t'es trop chiant mec, à chaque fois qu'il y a un film, il y a toujours un problème, il y a toujours un truc gros, t'es pète de couilles.
Oui, il y a
Ouais,
toujours...
d'accord, hein. Bah tu sais quoi, deviens créateur de film, vas-y, fais ton film.
Ouais, je vais te faire un film là où les Américains vont perdre. Certes, j'ai regardé un film sur les Russes là.
Impossible qu'ils perdent les Américains. Dans tous les films, ils gagnent.
C'est pas possible. J'ai demandé au prof de maths s'il est pas américain.
Moi, vous savez, à votre âge. Oh ta gueule. N'empêche, il casse les couilles.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey Ryder, Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Let's hold off on the celebration. We haven't found
300, un bon film.
There's no need for modesty.
Bon, ok, mec, il s'est coupé les jambes, il y a la tête qui explose de sang. C'est pas grave, c'est pas grave. C'est normal.
One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
I suppose we agree on that much.
I knew that given a chance, your talents would emerge. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one.
Ouais, je pense qu'il y a que des films d'horreur qui vont sortir, c'est de ouf. Je regarde une nouvelle bonne annonce de la semaine, tu vois, genre, il y avait que de ça.
La chambre des pionniers.
I plan on doing a lot more than that.
That's the confidence we need. Take charge and ignore your critics.
Careful, you'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
I have concerns about your decision on Eos, Ryder. An outpost full of scientists won't do as much good if the Kett attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help feed our people.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Kett are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight, for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
Thank you, Director. I'll get on it.
May you light the torch that finds the path. Pathfinder. Ugh.
Right.
Ryder, this is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your sister, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Med Bay.
Will do.
A reminder, you have AVP outstanding.
Right. Have to talk to Addison's assistant about viability perks. Sounds useful.
Bon, apparemment sur Mass Effect, la... Oula. D'accord. J'ai un bug du jeu, j'adore. Bah vas-y, c'est bon. Oh, c'est trop chiant. Faut que je fasse tout le tour de la planète. Là. Faut que je retourne, faut que je me recasse. C'est un peu chiant quand même. Hein. Allez, moi je vais aller me fight là. Je vais aller puter de l'alien, mon gars. Il va se pousser lui.
Clear.
Montez là-bas, tu t'embêtes. Fallait que je fasse quoi? Je sais même plus. Allez, dans le système. Quoi? Donaon. Onaon, c'est où ça? Bah ça. C'est tellement stylé mec quand tu passes d'une planète à l'autre. Ouais. Et encore, après, quand t'avances dans le jeu, après t'as ta salle de contrôle où tu peux... Oula. Oula. Comment ça, la collision est imminente? Ah d'accord. What the fuck? Il y a un vaisseau, très bien. On est dans la merde. Le vaisseau Cage. Oh. La toile de...
They are scanning us, Pathfinder.
Well, scan them back.
Where is the one who activated the remnant? Their DNA signature is there. Answer me.
Merde. Ah, il parle carrément.
I'm Ryder, captain of this ship and Pathfinder with the initiative.
You'll come with me.
They've lost navigation.
We're being steered into their ship.
Just tell me what you want.
I won't explain what you can't understand.
Ryder, I have almost regained control of the ship. I need a few more seconds.
You can't take a ship full of people just because you feel like it. Who do you think you are?
Enough. Your defiance is naive and reckless.
Oh merde, j'aurais peut-être pas dû dire ça.
The beginning of your greatness.
Sam?
I have plotted a potential course through the Scourge.
Do it!
Le mec il se taille comme ça. Oh là!
Report.
Enemy destroyed. Damage to aft sensors.
Scourge got it?
Yes.
Get us out of here.
Oh le délire. Putain les cinématiques elles sont trop belles. Oh.
It will be tight.
Hello? Yes!
What the fuck?
Nice work, kid.
Yeah. But who the hell was that guy?
Ryder, we've got trouble down here. You need to find us a port now.
Oh putain.
Great.
C'est la
Where do we end
merde.
up anyway?
Sensors are damaged, but I think we're at the vault's coordinates.
You think? Gil, give it what you can. We're setting down.
Oula, c'est quoi cette planète chelou? On dirait Corrosion cramé mec. On dirait Mustapha.
We're being contacted.
Qui? Mais je comprends plus rien. Il y a combien de races dans ce jeu? On vient en paix. Attends.
We're visitors from another galaxy. Our intentions are peaceful.
Hein?
They've sent us a nav point.
Set us down.
Ah c'est clairement Mustapha, hein. C'est clairement Mustapha. What? Alors, il y a de la lave partout et au milieu de nulle part, t'as un truc magnifique, tu vois. What? Oh, j'avoue que c'est grave beau. Moi je sais quoi cette cité de ouf. C'est trop badass. Wow!
You're not really going out there on your own.
We can't afford a repeat of last time. I'm the Pathfinder. First contact is on me.
Most important thing ever. No pressure.
If this goes badly, if I get eaten alive, even if it's hilarious, please destroy the vids.
Wesh, c'est bon, ils nous envoient une armée, tiens.
Need me to take my shoes off?
Oh what? Oh what? C'est quoi ces gens?
Governor of Aya. We
C'est
are
qui elle là?
Andromeda.
Hello. I'm a Pathfinder with the Initiative.
Yes, you crossed dark space. I've heard of your journey, Joel. I have this in hand.
Ephra saw the ship come in and sent me to find out what's going on.
He's a human from another galaxy. A Pathfinder.
Aya is hidden, protected. What do you want?
I apologize. Landing here the way we did, without warning, on fire, was not the plan.
That's good to know, because if it was, that would be a very bad plan. I'll inform Ephra. He'll be waiting for you in his office at the Resistance headquarters. I'll meet you there.
I will accompany you through our city. Your crew will stay on your ship. Follow me.
Elle a vraiment une sale gueule. Hein. Je pourrais pas dire, mais. Oula. Qu'est-ce qui lui arrive?
Follow closely. Do not try to explore the city or interact with anyone. Ephra's guards will use force if necessary.
Understood. Is it okay to ask you questions?
I suppose.
If you're the governor, why do I need to see this Ephra?
He's leader of the Resistance.
What's that?
They fight the Ket and protect us.
What's happening? We have a visitor.
I detect unusual levels of electrostatic energy in the Angara.
Dans 5 secondes, change de manette là. Ouais, re.
Ouais.
Am I that intimidating?
You're an outsider who invaded our home. We know nothing about you.
I'm not here to cause trouble.
Then keep moving.
On dirait qu'elle s'est fait. On dirait qu'elle s'est fait enculer, parce qu'elle marche en canard.
We've encountered an undiscovered ecosystem.
Your city is beautiful.
Thank you. You're the first outsider to see it.
C'est trop classe, wesh, cette
I'm
ville.
honored. What happens if Ephra doesn't like me?
He won't. But you need to earn his trust.
He's responsible for everyone's safety. I know what that's like.
You're a leader.
Trying to be.
This.
La meuf, elle a commencé à parler. Bon, les couilles.
Don't get kicked out, Moran, not because of them. But you're telling me to be weak? No. I'm telling you to be strong through your cunning and heart. Okay? Hey. It really is the best one in the Resistance. I know. Our experience with the Ket makes us naturally distrustful of all aliens.
We've had our own run-ins with the Ket.
Then you really do understand. When the Archon came to Helios, he demolished our sovereign state. Took what he wanted, as if we were nothing. Now, the Ket mercilessly abduct Angara. Often, we never see our people again. Come this way. Ephra is waiting.
Wait, the Ket kidnap you? Steal your people?
And the Resistance fights them every day. With everything we can.
Is it attrition? What are they after?
You should save your questions for Ephra. Kadara be damned. I won't lose Vold. Ephra, this is one of the aliens from the Milky Way. A That's an aggressive move coming to Aya.
My people from the Milky Way were bold enough to come to Andromeda. I need to be at least that bold to save them.
So, Pathfinder, never mind how you even found us. Why are you here?
On a hostile planet we call Eos, I explored an ancient structure, a vault, and brought it back online. It stabilized that planet's environment.
Remnant. Recent intelligence supports that claim.
If I'm right, there's a vault on Aya that's different. I need to look inside.
You're right. There's a vault out there, but it was shut years ago and the entrance hidden. We can't help you. The Moshai could. She's our most revered scientist and elder. She knows this vault. But now the Ket have her, and our rescue attempts failed. She's lost to us, and you.
There must be another way. How can I convince you? Can I offer help?
Arrogant. I don't know you, let alone trust you. Why would I want your help?
Of course.
Ephra, I feel... Ephra, what this alien says is extraordinary. The Moshai would want us to be brave and not let this chance pass. Joel, you talk too much. Let me assess this alien. I'll be your eyes. I know you can spare me. Go if you want. But when he tries to kill you, be prepared to strike first. I'm Jal Amaderov. I'll be your envoy through Angaran space.
Thank you for trusting me.
I don't. But I can always kill you in your sleep.
Good to know.
I've organized my analysis of Aya. Shall I relay it to the Nexus?
Definitely.
I'm just saying, as far as first contact goes, at least that went better than the last one.
Only slightly.
Yeah, what happened? I wanted to look around.
And now we have another mouth to feed, whatever he eats.
Did the translators not work?
They work.
Come on, everyone. Can we just all please try to... just listen up?
Begging. Interesting strategy.
Ryder, we followed our best lead here, and now we don't even have that.
Joel has offered to do what he can to help us access the vault on Aya.
How do we do that when we're leaving the planet it's on?
That's a fair point. Joel?
Seriously?
Settle down. Ryder's right. There's an Angara right here. Let's hear from them.
One day, about 80 years ago, the Archon and the Ket arrived in Helios, and the horror began.
They declared war?
Nothing so easy to define or fight.
The Ket kidnap Angara. Their people disappear without a trace. What if they were us?
Sure, I'll fight Ket all day long, but that's no plan.
I agree.
We need to get into that vault, Ryder. Surprisingly, I'm with PB. Our own mission has to take priority.
We have a plan. Kind of. Pretty solid. Jarl?
The resistance is stretched thin. I was tasked with traveling to 2 of our worlds at our briefing this morning. And you'll accompany me.
Because?
Because then, Ephra will see you as trustworthy. You want that.
Jarl's told me about these 2 worlds. Havarl and Vold.
Before the Scourge disaster, Vold was a thriving planet of billions. A shining center of technology and life.
And now?
It's the center of our ground war against the Ket. Our resistance base is fighting Ket Command for control of the planet.
What about the other?
Havarl is the birthplace of the Angara. It's started to degrade, to become wild and dangerous.
Putain, on dirait la Terre.
We suspect Remnant.
Now we're talking.
We've recently lost contact with our scientists.
Still don't get how any of this helps us.
I do. Help us, or rather help me, and I'll vouch for you, right? Because Jarl wants inside Aya's vault too.
Pathfinder, it's your call.
Okay. Yes. I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Maybe more like optimism. Confidence? You'll get there.
Jarl, give Callow the nav points for both planets. Let's do this.
Je reviens.
Vas-y.
Vas-y gros, je vais aller manger.
Cet après, je sais pas si
J'ai... je peux pas jouer de 2h à 6h30.
Ok.
Je jouerai ce soir.
Ah, pas un peu casse-cou. Non, je sais. Vas-y, ben up ma couille.
Vas-y gros, à tout à l'heure.
Compiling my first impressions, but even their body language is so emotional.